Welcome back to the Limonene Healing Podcast.
Where laughter meets inner peace.
We're your host, Shaka.
And I'm Kiana.
And today we're doing something different for the Limonene Healing Podcast.
We are.
So come along with us as we go through our day. We have a special surprise in store for you. And if this is the first time on our channel, please ensure you hit that subscribe button.
All right, guys. Come along and enjoy the journey. Of course, our first stop is at Starbucks to get a word drink. Can I do a tall pink drink?
So, of course, we went and got our Starbucks, and I got my favorite drink. So, the peach green tea lemonade.
And my favorite drink, the pink drink. I'm basic, but yes, love it.
No. Kiana loves her pink drink. So, that's our first stop because, you know, we're Starbucks girly, so we have to get our Starbucks to start our day. So, continue to come along with us. So, I hope you guys been tuning into the podcast. We have some really good episodes. One of the episodes that we just launched, just dropped, is the Ultimatum Reunion episode, and it was so juicy. I don't know if you guys watched the Ultimatum. I basically just started to get into it. I'm not really a reality show person because I'm like, yes. So you know. She was like, let's watch it, and it was so good, so we had to do a review. So definitely tune into that episode because it was really, really good when we reviewed the entire series as well as the reunion episode that we just dropped.
Yeah, definitely. And also we also recap the part 1 of season 3 of Bridgerton as well, which, you know, that's also up on our page because we have a new segment called Bust a Lime. Basically, that's where we hang out and have a good time. That's a more so liming part of the show where we just talk about any and everything. So definitely check it out.
Check it out, guys, and continue to spend time with us.
Yeah. Okay, you're looking for the right papa.
Looking for a very good papa. This is hard to, papaya, but in Guyana we call it papa. So looking for a good one is hard, but you know, we want one that's not too green, but not too ripe.
Is that a good one?
This one beat up, but I think this will work by at least 2 more days. Yeah, but even bruises need love. So I think like 2 more days, we could pop this open. Okay, we gotta kick your coming in under though.
off to our third stop. You know, you can't go grocery shopping without going to Walmart.
Welcome to Cooking With Us. Today we're cooking from two chefs' book. First we have Caribbean Paleo by Althea Brown, aka Metin G, and the second book is called Mad Love by Devin Rajkumar, aka Chef Dev. Both Shaka and I were choosing a recipe from each book as well as a beverage, and we're going to cook the recipe, give it a taste, and yeah, shout out to these two Guyanese culinary artists. Be sure to follow them at MetamG on Instagram and at Chef Dev. Shout out to you guys.
Hi guys, so I'm preparing some mom's chicken stew, and I'm doing it from this book called Mad Love by Chef Dev. That's his handle on Instagram, but his name is Devin Rajkumar. So shout out to Chef Dev. So he wrote this book. It's on Amazon, so you guys could definitely check it out. He wrote this book called Mad Love, and it says big flavors made to share from South Asia to the West Indies. So I'm gonna be making the mom's chicken stew, and this book is so good because a lot of the recipes are, local, very Caribbean, but it's kind of touching because it has a lot of, family relations. As I mentioned, this one is called Mom's Chicken Stew. So it's gonna be, so I love that aspect of it because it's like, it's so homey and touching and traditional. So I think that's pretty good. So that's what I'll be making today. So these are all the ingredients that I have. So it says garlic. Now I have my chopped garlic that I buy chopped because your girl don't be chopping garlic. Okay, that's different. Also tomatoes chopped, onions, celery. We have some habanero. They asked for a wiri, but that's what we got here. I didn't have wiri, so this is what I got. You can substitute that. Some basil, marman poke as we call it in Guyana, and then we have our spices: paprika, allspice, black pepper, cumin, and some salt. Right? So that's basically. So obviously we have the chicken here, and I'm gonna start to do the cooking. All right. Alright, so I'm adding all the first set of ingredients. Onion and garlic. Obviously, that's a big one. Some celery, as well as tomatoes to the oil. So we have to leave this for at least 6 minutes until the onion is translucent. So I'm going to stir it and let that work in before adding the chicken.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff. I put in this.
So while this is cooking, we're playing a game of this or that. Do you prefer stew chicken, chicken stew, or chicken curry, curry chicken?
Chicken or curry chicken, chicken stew or curry chicken. Obviously, curry chicken number one always.
Same.
So, will you prefer a red stew chicken or a brown stew chicken?
Brown stew chicken.
Yeah. Nah, I prefer a red stew chicken.
Interesting.
And with Chef Dev's recipe, usually I know like tomato paste or whatever is what we would use. It doesn't have any. So I'm very interested to see how it's gonna come out because that's usually the little extra that we would put in. Yes,
I think that's
the
where
tomato
the fresh
paste.
tomatoes come in because he calls for 2 whole tomatoes. I think some of that acidity It's gonna come from the tomatoes.
I think that's definitely where it come from, but still, even if you cook it, you normally will put in a little.
I hate tomato paste, so I am happy this recipe does not call
Yes,
for that.
and that's what I'm saying. I'm very interested because I feel like tomato paste is such like a. I don't know. It seems fake.
Let me see what's going on here. So the onions need to be translucent.
Yeah, we got a
Before
little more
we
to
add
go.
the chicken.
A little more to go.
So what did you do differently with the chicken? Because I don't think the recipe called for like seasoning on the chicken. Did you add any?
Yes, because the recipe mentioned cutting the chicken into 2 inches, but it didn't mention like a little seasoning,
Like green seasoning.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But we're Caribbean, so obviously we're gonna wash the chicken with vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's a big argument, as in like, should you wash the chicken or should you not?
Yeah.
Well, we are Caribbean people, so we're gonna always wash the chicken,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what. So yes, I did wash the chicken with vinegar, and then we use this, the regular salt,
Mm-hmm.
your garlic powder, your chicken seasoning, and then the green seasoning. But once again, I didn't use the fresh green seasoning. I did the bottle seasoning.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because your girl is very convenient. If it's could be convenient, she gonna do it.
She's for this or that. Fresh garlic or garlic from the bottle. Fresh garlic, me. We get this argument all the time.
So so my garlic is not. It's fresh to me.
Pre-minced garlic, I cannot.
Yes, you just gotta put it. You wash it out and you use it. No, but I hate cutting garlic. Like, if I was to say what vexed me, what me kin is, it would be cutting garlic.
But the freshness, is worth it. I think the payoff is worth it.
It tastes the same to me.
No, it don't. Fresh garlic gives it an extra oomph. You know what I mean? A little razzle-dazzle.
It tastes the same to me. So I'm not gonna cut. I feel like garlic is too small for me to cut enough. I love cutting onions. I cut onions all day. I'd have no problem cutting onions. I love cutting onions because it's so big and you get to cut it in nice squares or whatever. But garlic, it's too tiny. First thing, you gotta peel it. Oh my god, peeling garlic? No, I'm never gonna do it.
So another thing you substituted, because another thing we have to do is do a lot of substitution, because when you live in America, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I know Chef Dev's recipe called for riri pepper, but the substitution was habaneros, right?
Yes. So habanero pepper. One habanero.
Did you remove the seeds?
I did.
Oh my goodness.
To make it less hot.
We like it spicy, right?
I know we like it spicy, but we don't want to burn our tongue. We want to eat the food.
It's ginger.
So.
Yeah. Chef Dev like a lot of pepper. I be seeing him eat a lot of pepper.
Yes, I know, but you're not the only person eating the food.
So that's coming along nicely.
Yeah, I think we could put
I am making the
chicken
next part of the dish.
So
you'll see what my version of it is. But yes, this is Shaka. She's making the main entree and I'm making the side.
Okay.
So let's take a look at Chef Dev's book in the meantime. What else in this book? Actually, I'm going to be making a drink. The mango lassi. I am making that drink right there. I'm excited because I love a good mango lassi. This will be my first time actually making it. So, but yeah, this book have all sorts of recipes. So, definitely check it out. This one got chutneys and condiments. And we love a good condiment. I think he had a whole page of like hot sauces. I'm definitely going to try that.
Okay. So I need to read the rest of the ingredients. Okay, cool. So now the chicken is in. We need to add the remaining ingredients, which is habanero. We were substituting because we don't have riri. Basil, marman pork, ginger, and then the spices.
Yeah, so she got the rest of the spices left back. Seasoning.
A lot of ginger. So what
are you going to make with this other chicken? You going to make some curry later or what?
You going to make some curry later? And the spices. So we have all of these spices, which is good.
Mix it up now.
Mix it up and then let it simmer.
Okay.
What I love with the Chef Dev's recipe, his book, is very specific. Most importantly, what I like is that it says medium heat. A lot of recipes do not say how much the heat should be, and I hate that so much because I'm like, should I be burnt? Should it be hot? Should it be low? You know, nothing. It doesn't say. So I love that. So shout out Chef Dev for that. So we're gonna leave this to simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Wait.
Hey guys, so I'm cooking from Caribbean Paleo, a book by Metem G. Shout out to Metem G. You can follow her on Instagram at Metem G. She's definitely our girl. For years, we've definitely used her recipe. So today, I'm cooking the sauteed callaloo from her cookbook. Okay, so I'm doing the side. Shaka's doing the main entree. That is from Chef Dev's book. So in the sauteed callaloo, we have the this is the Chinese spinach or Jamaican callaloo, but I feel like this is thick leaf spinach. You know, we got thick leaf in Guyana. I think it's that. You have a whole onion, 4 tomatoes. This is supposed to be some grated ginger, a tablespoon of coconut aminos. We love coconut aminos. And yeah, actually, Madam G put us on to coconut aminos, like a good substitute for soy sauce. Some salt, and obviously sauteed and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm doing the sauteed callaloo and to go with the chicken stew, chicken. Okay, so come with me. Our pan is already preheated, so I'm gonna put some oil in. So okay, guys, I'm adding the onion. So I have high heat. So the recipe calls for high heat and salt. So I'm putting the salt in and get my onion. I be hating watching cooking shows and they don't scrape in the bowl to get the ingredients out. Oh, that's my kiddo. What has vexed me is the wasted ingredients. So I gotta stir this until it's brown. So Shaka, you want me to stir your stew?
Yeah, because you got to stir continuously.
Yeah. Looking good, girls. Looking good. Everything coming together. It's looking real good. Yeah, this little oil splishing up. So careful, camera girl. Alright. So the onion's brown. So now we gotta add the 4 cloves of garlic. The recipe calls for 4 cloves of garlic. But I put like 8. Kind of like garlic. And you see, make garlic fresh. Because I don't like the charred garlic.
How hard was it to you to do all this?
It don't matter.
Exactly.
It was worth it, guys. It was so worth it to me. Because I love me some garlic. And then the tomatoes as well.
The garlic does smell good though, I must say.
Right? It smells so
does.
good.
It does smell good. It does smell good.
It just does something for your for your food. It's just so yummy. I love garlic so much. So this gotta cook for 5 minutes. So yeah.
All right, so we're making drinks next. What is your favorite drinks?
You can't go wrong with a good margarita. A good margarita with some salt on the rim eats it up every time. But if it's non-alcoholic, anything passion fruit drink. I love passion fruit drink.
Okay, do you make your own passion fruit drink?
No, I don't. Where you get the passion fruit from to make the passion fruit drink?
Okay, so how you get the passion fruit?
I buy a juice from the store. We buy Goya.
Shout out to Goya. Goya saves us a lot.
Welch's get an okay passion fruit drink too.
How much sugar in the passion fruit drink?
Oh my goodness. So I think it's time to add the callaloo. So let me go grab the callaloo. Alright.
A lot of callaloo, you know the callaloo.
But you know, by the time the heat touched this, it turned into half of this is gone. So I'm going to put this because the pot is definitely overflowing. So let it wither a little in the heat. If y'all could smell this. Oh my goodness.
Nice and fresh.
Nice and fresh. So let me go grab my coconut aminos. You can. Yeah. So you also call for a tablespoon of coconut aminos. I love coconut aminos.
What exactly is coconut aminos? You know?
So it's basically like similar to soy sauce. It's, but it's supposed to be like a healthier alternative. less sodium, and it's one of those things I like about Caribbean Palo, Metem G's book, because she took a lot of like our traditional recipes and make it healthier, so to speak. And I think that's really good because when you're living in America, particularly, you may need to find a lot of substitution. So I feel like both chefs give us a lot of good substitution,
Yeah.
and I like that a lot. Okay.
So our chicken stew is still bubbling up. Just added some water, and now it has to simmer for 15 to 20 minutes on low.
Simmer, simmer. Who got a keys to the bimmer? All right. So I've allowed most of the water to evaporate. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down. But you guys see how much spinach we had in the beginning. It was all the way up here. Now it's all the way down here. That's spinach, callaloo. That's how leafy green vegetables do us. It always withers down to nothing. Okay, guys, so we're done with the chicken stew and the callaloo. So now we're moving on to our beverage. And I am making the mango lassi from Chef Dev's book. I love mango lassi, as I said earlier. So this is my first time making it. I have all the ingredients here. So I got onion. I think I need
Onion.
not onion. Honey. I need 1.5 teaspoon of honey. I'm just average from the bottle. Half cup of milk, cup of plain yogurt. I'm doing the mango pulp. Quarter teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, quarter teaspoon of cardamom, ground cardamom, and half cup of ice. So I did not have a pinch of saffron to put on top, but other than that, we make it do what it do. So all I need to do is combine everything into my blender. So I'll do that. Okay, I combined all of the ingredients. I put it in the blender off camera to make it less messy. So we have all the ingredients in. I'm about to blend it, and I'll come back once I do. Yeah, blend it for 2 minutes. Ooh, getting that nice young flavor. Let's see. Ooh. It smells so delicious. Okay, guys, my drink is done, and I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to take a sip. I would offer Shaka a sip, but she ain't like mango like that, so.
Let me tell her my business.
All for me. Don't tell your business. Tell the people so they can revoke your Caribbean card.
If it's mango chutney or so on.
So let's see. Let's take a look. Look close. Mine is a little bit lighter. Chef Dev. Why? Why is mine a little bit lighter than yours? What's up? Did I do something wrong? All right, let me take a taste. All right, guys. First is this. It's my first time making this. It's yummy.
No, it's okay.
Hating. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, so what do you think?
I don't like mango, but this is really good.
Okay, it's yummy. So thumbs up for Chef Dev. Mango lassi. We like it.
Great job. So guys, I'm making Metem G sorrel iced tea. So these are all the ingredients that I have. So disclaimer, I did not get sorrel. We went to the Asian store. We went all over to check, but given we're not in a Caribbean place, I didn't get a sorrel. So I got the sorrel tea bags, some iced tea. The recipe also calls for some black tea, so I got that. Also some orange slices, orange peels, cinnamon, as well as cloves. with some sugar. They said, you could do a substitute for sweetener, but I chose sugar because them raw sugar too, so that's with sugar. So I'm gonna put it all together. Okay, guys, so I add the tea stuff. Now I'm gonna add the orange peel, the stick of cinnamon, the cloves, as well as the sugar. Now I know that you guys are probably like, Shaka, why are you even making this if you didn't get the sorrel? But guys, when you live in a place that doesn't have your food of choice, you got to make a lot of substitute. It's one of the reasons why I do love Mrs. G's book and Chef Dev. They definitely helped, especially American Caribbeans or Caribbeans living abroad, to make substitute so you can still feel like you're back home. So I just added all the ingredients, and then I'm going to leave it to boil, and let's see. Hopefully it tastes good. Hopefully it tastes like back home or close to it. Hey guys, so I'm done with my sorrel drink. Even though I made a lot of substitutions, it was still good. It's really yummy. It does feel like back home.
Wait me sorrel there. I'm come with my mango lassie. Cheers.
Caribbean drinks. Want some rum?
Okay, guys, we have the final dish plated. So we have our callaloo from Madam G's cookbook, some white rice, and some chicken stew from Chef Dev. We're about to dive in, and I'm adding pepper sauce to mine for sure.
Guys, we've come to the end of our episode. You've seen us make 2 recipes, one from Chef Dev, one from Madam G's cookbook, and we've also made 1 beverage from each cookbooks as well. It was fun. It was challenging, sourcing the right ingredients.
Yes,
we had to make a lot of substitution, which we understand given that we live abroad. So we do not live where a lot of Caribbean places are.
No.
So we went to like an Asian store. We went to Walmart. So we did what we could have with the best. But, maybe if we had thought about it, we probably could have gotten sorrel from Amazon. I think they sell that.
Yeah.
We didn't think about that, but next time. But this was a fun little time,
Yeah.
So we're about to eat our food.
I had some pepper sauce.
I had pepper sauce too. Loud pepper sauce.
Ooh, let's
It
try
looks so good.
the callaloo. The rice. Oh, wow.
Callaloo, it's so good.
Oh, okay. All right, chicken stew.
So,
we ain't no chef, but the food popping. This is delicious.
we got our protein, we got our vegetable, and we got our beverage off camera, but it's a good time. Okay,
It's a good time.
So be sure to give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to the podcast, to the channel.
Yes.
It's free. We truly appreciate it. But in the meantime, in between time, remember to
bust a lime. See you next time.
All right.
This is really good.